I remember back on Earth, I was just a kid when I heard Revelation chapter 7 read for the first time, and the 144,000, and I see there's a lot more here than 144,000. I see a lot more people, too many to number, millions of people, perhaps even more. And I remember they said, and this is before the Great Tribulation began, but they said to put the seal of God on our foreheads, that we were chosen, bought and paid for, paid with the blood of the Lamb. So no matter how we died, and I know some of you died in horrible ways, horrible ways, but we all died as followers of Jesus. And now here we all are, the 144,000.
To say goodbye,
Jesus.
Welcome to Fight Club. The first rule of Fight Club is, you do not talk about Fight Club. The second rule of Fight Club is, you do not talk about Fight Club. Third rule of Fight Club, someone yells stop, goes limp, taps out. The fight is over. Fourth rule, only 2 guys to a fight. Fifth rule, 1 fight at a time, fellas. Sixth rule, no shirts, no shoes. Seventh rule, fights will go on as long as they have to. And the 8th and final rule, if this is your first night at Fight Club, you have to fight.
Now we've all been raised up by Jesus to reign, but with great power comes great responsibility. Now we've all been called upon to fight this great and final battle with Jesus, and it will be nuclear Armageddon. Death and destruction on a scale like never before. Stock prices will drop like a lead balloon. So will property valuations. They can liquidate their investments, go short, buy gold or Bitcoin, do all the right things. But it ain't gonna matter, because God will tread the winepress and pour out the fury of his wrath upon the world.
If I were the man I was 5 years ago, I'd take a flamethrower to this place!
And after what they did to you and I, we will all be right there with God as he dishes out his vengeance. So the great and glorious day of the Lord is coming, and you've all seen how it ends. We're no longer prisoners of time. Now that we've escaped the three-dimensional restrictions of earth, you've all seen the end, and it's glorious. And don't worry for your loved ones. Do not fear, they will all be raptured out in time. Don't worry about them. The angels will get them all out in time. All right, we claim victory in Jesus' name. God is with us. So we all have a job to do. Let's get in there, do what we can. But we got to get Rahab out first. The city will burn, but we got to get her out first. You know what I'm saying, right? Rahab, go back and watch some of our early videos. You got to know this stuff. You got to know it. You don't know it, you won't be of much use in the battle. So learn this. Learn it so I don't have to come down and fire you. So we all have a job to do. Let's get in there, do what we can. But we got to get Rahab out first. You all understand Rahab means the rapture.
The looks on their faces have changed.
Rahab, go back and watch some of our early videos. You got to know this stuff. You got to know it. You don't know it, you won't be of much use in the battle. So learn this. Learn it so I don't have to come down and fire you. Don't make me do it. You don't want that. And I don't want to do it either. But, and look, I know I already told you this, great power, great responsibility, great rewards. You have an inheritance. After the battle, each of you will be given an inheritance. You'll be taken to the city, the holy city, where an inheritance awaits each of you. And it's magnificent. Let me just say, whether you're a king or a priest.
You can finally pay me back what you owe me.
No, you cheated. I told you a million times I'm not paying up. You want to go halves on a jacuzzi?
Yeah, bro, sure. It'd be good to soak in after a hard day's work.
God, don't leave anything on the field. Empty the tank because it'll be replenished. The question Jesus is asking of you is this.
How much can you give at the battle at Armageddon? How much will you give at the big fight? As for me, my words are the same today as yesterday. You want to fight the big fight? Yeah?
Hell yeah, I want to crush some skulls.
And I will strike down upon thee with great vengeance and furious anger. And you will know my name is the Lord.
You listen to me. You fight that war. You fight it good and hard. Because when you come home, I will have dinner ready for you on the table. Naturally, in this film, women do not go to war, so I have to make it known that war is important to me and you must go so I have something to care about.
Somebody said alien. She thought they said illegal alien and signed up.
Fuck you, man.
Anytime.
Yeah, well, why don't you try living in a castle and having a broken toe?
So that's Revelation chapter 7, and you're all in it. You're all in it. Welcome to Fight Club.
Hoo-ah! Hoo-ah! Hoo-ah!